Do you want to know how to make a quick million? I'm going to show you today. Hi, it's Jere with Amber Marie and Company. Welcome back to our channel. I am in the manor in this gorgeous, beautiful kitchen. First things first, smash that subscribe button. So I'm a Texas girl. I was raised in Texas. I loved going to visit my Auntie Gussie, you know, the one with the famous cake. And she lived in Dallas. And one of the highlights of my trip every time I went to Dallas was going to my favorite store, which was Neiman Marcus. I loved Neiman Marcus. It was beautiful. It had the most beautiful things everywhere. And I would just wander around and look and think, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that. But today, I am going to show you how to make a quick million. It's called Neiman Marcus $1 Million Chicken Casserole. Are you ready? Let's get started and let's get cooking. Let's talk about the ingredients first. You're going to need 4 cups of chicken. I'm trying this already cooked chicken, see how it works. You need 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 1 cup of sour cream, 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, a half a cup of sliced green onions, a half a cup of slivered almonds, 6 slices of bacon, you gotta have bacon, Cholula hot sauce, and then we're gonna put a buttery topping of Ritz crackers and butter. Everything's better with butter, right? So let's get started. This is gonna be fast and easy. Hold on, here we go. Now, if you want something done really fast, you can buy pre-made chicken. You could even get a chicken at the deli, a rotisserie chicken, and use that. But I'm going to try this. I've never used it. But there's going to be so much other goodness that nobody will notice. Don't tell them that I didn't cook it. Let's chop it up. I've got my mason cash bowl that I just love. And now first thing I'm gonna do is add my 4 cups of chicken. That was so easy, I just chopped it up and there it is. Now you can use a rotisserie chicken if you want, you can use shredded chicken, you could cook your own chicken. It doesn't matter. I'm just doing this because I want it fast and quick because I got a lot of hungry people waiting on this. Next, we've got our can of cream of chicken soup. What would we do without cream of chicken soup? I don't know, but let's add it in there. Cream of chicken goes a long way. And then we're going to add our sour cream. It's 8 ounces of sour cream. And that's what this is. 8 ounces. I love buying these for 8 ounces because you don't have to measure. You just plump it in there. There it goes. Plump it. We're going to add 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. I mean, Neiman Marcus knows how to make things good. I might save a little just to put on the top. Add half a cup of slivered almonds, a half a cup of green onions. It already smells so good. Then we're going to add our 6 slices of bacon. I'm just tearing it up, throwing them in. They just are going to add some crunch, just like the slivered almonds are going to add some crunch. It's an unusual thing to think slivered almonds in a casserole. But here, it's going to be really good, $1 million good. When you're cooking with bacon, you got to have a bite. That's the rule. Don't miss that rule. And if you have men in the family, they usually come by and steal the bacon while you're cooking with it. And you go, I need that for my recipe. Oh, well, you can make some more. So can you. Okay, it's time to really mix this up. So you want to mix it really good. Get all that bacon and all that cheese and bring it up from the bottom and mix it. Yeah, bring it up from the bottom. Ooh. Mix the chicken in there with it all. This could be a meal. You just make maybe a green salad, maybe some green beans. A lot of people put this over rice and serve it with rice. It's up to you, whatever your family likes. Half of my family likes rice and 1 person doesn't. So I don't fix rice that much, but I love it. You gotta get all that creamy goodness all the way mixed through. because you don't want just a pocket of sour cream or a pocket of the soup or a pocket of the cheese. You know, one of the things I love about this Mason Cash bowl is the edge. You just can hold on so well and it doesn't slip around. They've been making these bowls since the 1800s, so I guess they know what they're doing. I think they do. Okay, Neiman Marcus, just some FYI, was started in 1907. That's when they started Neiman Marcus. I remember that because that's when my mom and dad were born. I have a connection. She started it bringing beautiful couture to the Wild West, Dallas. So she was a pioneer in ready-to-wear. So that's how she started Neiman Marcus. The recipe calls for a teaspoon and a half of hot sauce, Tabasco, whatever, but my favorite is Cholula. I love this stuff. But the same person who doesn't like rice doesn't like it too spicy. So I'm not going to measure it. I'm just going to sprinkle some in, see what happens, and then we'll taste it. You can always add more afterwards. Ooh, this stuff makes everything good. You know, I call this my secret sauce because Amber says, well, what do you need? What do you think it needs? I said, add secret sauce. Because it just makes it, I don't know, it just brings out the flavor, makes it so good. So let's stir that in and mix it up real good because you don't want a pocket of hot sauce either. Ooh. Oh, I can already smell it. I can't wait to bake it. That cheese is going to melt. That sour cream is going to blend in there. And it's going to be good. It's going to be $1 million good. So we're going to add this to our 9x13 pan. I have preheated the oven to 375. Make sure you spray your pan just because you want easy cleanup. This pan usually cleans up real easy, but I always want to spray it because I don't like to scrub the dishes. I like it just to clean real easy. I'm going to get all this gooey goodness in there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. What a good thing this is going to be. Come on. I should have used a spoon instead of a spatula. Oh well. Okay, we're putting it in a 9x13 casserole dish that I sprayed with Pam because I don't want anything to stick. Don't forget to preheat your oven. 375. It's going to cook probably about 30 to 40 minutes till it's all hot and bubbly. And then that topping's going to make it real crunchy and good. I've got a sleeve of Ritz crackers, that buttery goodness. So I'm going to crush it all up because that's going to be part of my topping. So crush up the Ritz crackers. Did you ever look at the Neiman Marcus Christmas catalog? Oh my gosh. They would have the most outstanding things like his and her elephants, real elephants, his and her yachts. I think they started that just to make it, you know, something outrageous. And they succeeded. I used to love to look at it because I like to look at the jewelry. Okay, I think I've got these crushed up pretty good. Okay, I'm going to put this whole sleeve of crackers in my bowl. Okay, now I'm going to check and see if there's any. Don't tell anybody I'm using my hands. But I did wash them several times. So some of these are kind of big, so I'm just going to crush them up. All right, that looks amazing. Now I've got a 1 stick of butter, which is a half a cup. I'm going to add this, and it's going to make my crunchy topping that I'm going to pour on top of my $1 million chicken Neiman Marcus casserole. Here, let's put this in there. Ooh, that's going to be good. If you ever make funeral potatoes, it's kind of like that topping that you put on that. Now we're going to mix the butter and the crackers together and try to get all the crackers to have some butter on them. Because you know what we always say. What do we always say? Butter makes it better. We are going to add this to our casserole. We're going to just top off our casserole with this. I always kind of go slow because if I go too fast, I get too much crackers on one spot. Back in the heyday, Neiman Marcus had like a tea room, upstairs. And so you could go eat lunch there, and the ladies would get all dressed up in their beautiful dresses or suits and their hats and their high heels, as we call them, and they would go have lunch. Okay, we just about got all of the cracker crumbs on top. That looks so good. It's ready to go in the oven, 375 for about 40-45 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. It really just needs to get all hot and bubbly. Fast, easy, $1 million dinner for tonight. See you in a minute. Let's check and see if it's done. Ooh, it's getting bubbly. I cooked it for 30 minutes. I'm gonna cook it just a couple of more minutes so it gets real bubbly. It's getting there, but I want some of this right in here to bubble too. I've taken it out of the oven. I cooked it for about 30-35 minutes, and it's hot and bubbly, and it smells really good. Now I left some onions, and I'm gonna garnish it with some of these onions to make it look pretty. Let's dig in, see what happens. It's gonna take a little bit right here, because I'm gonna take it to my, ooh, look at that. Creamy, gooey, crunchy. It's got it all. Neiman Marcus always knows how to do it all upright. So I'm going to take a bite. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take another bite. Those almonds in there are crunchy. Oh, it's really good. So I think you could serve this, like I said, maybe some green beans, salad, maybe if you want to put rice and potatoes with it, go ahead. But this is the star of the show. Neiman Marcus $1 million chicken casserole. It's a Texas tradition. Let me know in the comments if you tried it and what your family thought about it. See you next time from Amber Marie Manor to you.